Welcome to Tax Talk Tuesday. Today I am going to show you how to determine if someone is a ghost preparer. So let's get to it. We are going to begin at irs.gov, and in the search engine we have placed the words ghost preparer, and we're going to hit enter, and the results that appear let us know that the Internal Revenue Service is prosecuting ghost tax preparers. It looks like all over the country. North Carolina, New Jersey, Liberty, Texas, Iowa, and in Maryland. So there is a penalty for being a ghost preparer, and we are going to choosing a tax professional. We are going to select the option for to avoid an unethical or ghost preparer. And it brings us to the warning page about ghost preparers. And the first thing that we are going to do is scroll to the information that gives us that tells us about the warning signs. One of the things that I do want to remind you is that pay preparers must sign and include a valid PTIN or preparer tax identification number on every return that they sign. If they don't, that's a huge red flag. And this information advises us that some of the warning signs of a bad preparer and possibly a ghost preparer are that their fees are shady, that you should always ask about their service fees. Shady preparers, they only want you to pay them in cash, they do not provide a receipt, and their fees are based on a percentage of your refund. And the reason that is because they put false things on the refund so that you will get a higher refund and they will get a higher fee. It tells you right here that they include false income so that they can get more tax credits or claim face deductions to boost the size of the refund. And they will put the wrong bank account number on your return. They will tell you that or try and convince you that you should deposit your refund into their bank account rather than in your own bank account. Another trick that they use is they may try and prepare your return using a pay stub instead of a W-2, and this is actually against the rules for the Internal Revenue Service. These are some of the red flags that you should be aware of. Now, the thing that is very important for you to understand is this sentence right here. Taxpayers are ultimately responsible for all the information on their income tax return, regardless of who prepares it. So, does not matter who prepares your return. If you contact the IRS and you say, well, this wasn't my fault, they kind of just don't want to hear that because you are ultimately responsible. So please make sure that you double check your return, make sure that all the credits and deductions that were taken are ones that you actually qualify to have. Because what really could happen is you could pay this unethical preparer, and then when the Internal Revenue Service adjusts your return, you will get less of a refund. And in some instances, you may incur a penalty for having filed the incorrect return. The other thing that is important to note on this page is that you can report fraudulent activity and scams. Here's the information. They tell you use Form 14242, report suspected abusive tax promoters or preparers, and you can complete that Form 14242 by mail or fax, or you can submit it by mail or fax once you've completed the form. And if you find that your preparer was unethical and they engaged in some form of misconduct, you can also use Form 14157, which is the complaint form for tax return preparers. And if you suspect that the preparer filed or changed your return without your consent, then you should file Form 14157A. That is tax preparer fraud or misconduct affidavit. Gives you one other option, and that is to report this information to the IRS whistleblower office. This is Form 1040. Every individual's tax return is prepared on this form, and what I want to do is bring your attention to the refund section of this form. Line 35A is where your routing number and account number for your checking or savings account. This is where it's listed. So when you verify your return, you want to make sure that this information has your routing and account number in it and not someone else's. If it does, you most certainly want to address this with whomever has prepared your return. Okay, let's recap. A ghost tax preparer is a scammer. They are someone that will prepare your return, not use their P10. They may not even have a P10. They will have shady fee structures. They may use your last pay stub to prepare your return, which is against the rules according to the Internal Revenue Service. They may inflate your deductions or credits. They may inflate your income. All of these things are to make your refund larger than it should be, and they will just disappear because they will not give you a receipt. So you will not have any proof that someone else prepared your return. And you will be left to deal with the Internal Revenue Service on your own, because remember, everything on that return is your responsibility. Now, don't forget to look at line items 35A and 35B, because that is the information where your account and routing numbers are contained, and that person may try and get you to deposit your refund into their account, which is also forbidden by the Internal Revenue Service. You can, of course, report them, and you can, if they have prepared a return or filed or changed your return without your knowledge or consent, you can complete an affidavit. You can turn them in and possibly get some money. So, today is a good day not to get scammed. So, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and keep your guard up like Muhammad Ali, because scammers are out there. They are looking for you and your bag. That's what they want. They want to get all of your money. So, protect yourself. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so when I post more content, you'll be notified.